Just back underway in Martinsville. Ward Burton is the leader. Tony Stewart second. Robbie Gordon third. Jimmy Spencer fourth. And Ricky Rudd has rallied all the way up to fifth. 30 car Jeff Green, tail end of the lead lap. He got his lap back from the leader, getting the jump on the restart.
And now the 21 car of Elliott Sadler is trying to do the same thing.
I don't know the 21. Like I said, it takes Ward about 3 or 4 laps to get some heat in that front tires, and then that high groove seems to work for him. But the first couple laps, he doesn't have any grip up there.
And meanwhile, Tony Stewart, all he and Robbie Gordon can do is just kind of sit there and wait until this is decided. Okay, it's decided, but now Tony's got to get by the 21 car and figure out if that bottom groove, if he can run on the bottom well enough to get by the 22.
Out the side of the Elliott Sadler car. Farther back, 12 of Newman, 10 of Benson, 2 of Wallace, 8 of Earnhardt Jr. This is 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Ricky Craven is also in the mix, the winner here last week in that tide ride.
You know, you watch these races and try and figure out who's the hot car at the moment, who's got the momentum. Somebody looks like how about that?
Well, I was just going to say, Rusty keeps running up the racetrack into Earnhardt. What he's doing is he's trying to move Dale out of the groove, so to speak. And I think Earnhardt finally had enough of it. And that's exactly what Robbie did when he got by Little Lee as well. And all you're trying to do is you're trying to break that guy's momentum a little bit. You're trying to drive into his door, slide him up the racetrack. Rusty comes back underneath him.
And you see those Goodyears on the right side of that 2 car. Normally, there's some yellow paint. It's all gone.
Yeah, see, now Rusty stayed down on the low side that time.
Up ahead, you see Newman has gotten by Benson. 12 and 10. Now Rusty to the inside of Johnny. And there's the lap car of Elliott Sadler. 41st place. The first car 1 lap down. Let me mention that coming to that last caution, Jeff Bodine got a lap back from Ward Burton. He's on the lead lap now.
Yeah, Junior took a dive down the inside, but now he's got the 21 on the low side, so he decided up. Now I know why Rusty pulled up here in the first place.
How about 4th place? Jimmy Spencer, Ricky Rudd there. Spencer with it, Rudd trying to take it.
How about that 28 car? What an impressive run that Ricky Rudd is having today.
He pulls off a good finish today. I feel a Golden Benny nomination somewhere in the mix.
Man.
Spencer's having a solid run too, Matt.
He sure is, Al. When you look back to the spring, he had a very fast race car, but he got caught on pit road, and that just started his bad luck day. Here, remember on the stop before, they took on 2 tires. Now he's got 4 tires, so he's on equal footing with the competition. No changes, but he is talking about what to do to his race car in the next stop. The car was still a little tight in the center of the corner, but Spencer driving a very smart race.
Yeah, Jimmy looks like right at the center he's having a little bit of trouble. But the car gets off the corners really well. Looks like he gets in as good as the 28. It's just right there in the middle. He loses about 2 feet on the 28 car.
Jimmy Spencer with a lot of laps here at Martinsville in his reign as NASCAR's National Modified Champion. Ricky Rudd, also a lot of laps here and a lot of success in his Winston Cup career. 3 victories here. We talked with him earlier in the weekend about that grinding and the changing of the lower grooves on the racetrack, and here's what he had to say.
If tire wear is a concern, everybody has the option to move into the top of the racetrack to the 2nd groove and eliminate virtually all the tire wear. So we have options on the racetrack. Depends on where you set your race car up to run. And again, that's another reason that some of the guys are working on setting that 2nd groove so your tire wear doesn't become too severe and you can stretch at a gas stop.
You know, it looks like the top 3 cars right now are running exactly the same spot. Rudd is running, I think, a little bit lower, but Ward Burton, Tony Stewart, Robbie Gordon, they're all going in the middle of the racetrack and keeping that left side on the ground part and the right side up on that new concrete.
Ward Burton out in front as we approach the 200 lap mark. The Old Dominion 500. You're watching NASCAR on NBC. Old Navy presents the Old Dominion 500 NASCAR on NBC, live from Martinsville Speedway in Virginia. Caution is out. Steve Grissom spun harmlessly in turn 4. Some of the leaders are pitting, Matt.
Left side tires going on Robbie Gordon Chevrolet. He came because Tony Stewart hit pit road, Marty.
From 31st to 1st for Tony Stewart. Matt, the car's excellent. 4 tires, no changes this time, Bill.
Rusty Wallace was loose on this set of tires, so they're going to come in, make a chassis adjustment, 4 tires, fuel them, and send him back out. Again, some of the guys at the front of the field did not stop. Dave?
Bill, Ricky Rudd radioed in under green. I don't think I have as much grip as I did last time, but when the caution came out, they really didn't have a change that they thought would help that. They just thought it might have been a set of tires that wasn't quite as grippy as before.
What was that? 25. Wasn't 25 in that pit? I bet you he drove over the 8, possibly getting in. Take a look at the 8 car right front fender and see, but or maybe he got hit and turned into his pit that way. So let's just see. See Junior sitting in a spot. The 25 is going to pit right in front of him. Junior hit 25. And that's sometimes these pit stalls are so tight. And
chaos and mayhem prevails.
Yep.
A lot of guys did not stop. We'll reset things for you when we come back to Martinsville after this.